Hey there, I am here to take a look at another deck of cards. This is a review of the Spark playing cards from Art of Play. This is actually done in collaboration with Soulsight, which is a design firm out of Chicago, Illinois. So let's dive right into it. So first off, this is a limited edition to 2500 deck that you can pick up on Art of Play. The tuck case here is a baby blue color to it, kind of a matte card finish here. I love that color. I think it's a really unique color. I'm not sure I've ever seen another deck of cards that uses that as its primary color. So very cool, helps this one stand out. The front of it is embossed, has just tons of texture to it, and then has these bits of silver foil all the way through there as accents. So you've got the word Spark in this sort of lightning bolt font, accented with silver foil there. And the top says the Soulsight Deck of Bright Ideas. And all the way down here in silver foil and kind of black lines as well as silver foil, you have all sorts of different random designs. So you've got a big eye in the middle here with the backdrop of the skyline of Chicago. And all sorts of random things. I think it's a piece of pizza over there, hand pouring a glass, a bridge. So all kinds of random things in silver foil there. And then a silver border around the edge. So very nice front to the tuck case. Love the embossing and everything, kind of helps it give it a little bit more of a luxury feel to it. And then on the side here, playing cards that help you think. Same thing on the other side, playing cards that help you think. And on the bottom, the Soulsight Deck of Bright Ideas, designed in Chicago and made in the USA. There you go. And then on the back, you have basically the back design of the card. You'll see obviously the color scheme is going to be a little bit different when we get in there, but that is it. You've got that double-ended light bulb with the eye. So we'll take a closer look at this when we get into the deck itself. On the top, you have a little bit more of a line drawing there, again with accents of silver foil. And then you have your seal here, which is a red postage stamp style seal. It says Soulsight, and it has a big prominent Soulsight logo in the middle. There you go, the Soulsight Deck of Bright Ideas. And then Libera Mente Tua. So that is that. Let's look at the inside here. So on the inner flap, you have that double-sided light bulb again with the eye. And then you have lightning bolts in silver foil right there on the inner flaps. And then down the middle here, just beautiful foil work all the way down to the bottom. Just this pattern of random little pops, eyeball, the eye there, the pencil, X-Acto knife, just sort of all kinds of different things all the way down. So very beautiful tuck case. Love the unique color to it. Really stood out to me. So there you go. That's the tuck case. Let's look at the cards. So first off, the back design. So the back design is done in a dark navy blue. Really nice contrast to the tuck case itself. So there you go. Take a look at that design there. So it's got that double-ended light bulb with the eye. It says Soulsight on the sides, and it has this banner work. So this one says the Soulsight Deck of Bright Ideas with the Soulsight logo there in the middle. If you turn it over, this side says designed with care in Chicago, Illinois. So obviously this is a one-way back design. The images in the corner are also kind of keep it as a one-way back design. So on this side you have the scales and the sword and shield. And then on this side, the shaking hands and the key inside of a heart. So the blue and white, very simple, clean look to it. Very modern look, I think, to the back of these cards. You have a medium, I would call it, maybe even a little on the thicker side, poker border around the edge too. So there you go. The blue and white, I really think, it's a nice, clean, like I said, very modern look to the back. So like that. Extra cards that you get. So you do get this double backer. And then you also get one ad card. So this ad card gives you a little bit about Soulsight and the purpose and the inspiration behind the deck. So I'll read a little part of it here. The thought prompts on these cards are designed to encourage ideation and conquer creative block. Use them as a catalyst to ignite your thinking and take your creativity to the next level. So it gives you a little bit of a clue about what we're going to look at here. But the idea with this deck is all of the number cards have random inspirational phrases that are meant to get you kind of past creative block of some sort. So it's meant to be like, hey, you can flip through this deck when you get stuck. Use those as just sort of something to prod you along and get you past a block. So there you go. That is that. Here are your two jokers. So you have the blue joker and the red joker, both with joker written diagonally here. So one of them has this black and white drawing of the eye with Chicago in the background. And then the other one has the double-ended light bulb with the eye in the middle. And they both say the Soulsight deck of bright ideas, and then playing cards that help you think. So there you go. Two, again, very clean jokers. I think that continues throughout the whole deck. So that is the jokers. Now let's look at the cards themselves. So first off, Ace of Spades. So you have the oversized spade here. And the first thing you're going to notice is it's not black, it is blue. So you have that baby blue coming back. That is the primary color for the spades and the clubs here. So there you go. There's your spade with the double-sided light bulb. Says the Soulsight deck of bright ideas, playing cards that help you think. And then here in the banner work, free your mind. And then I'm assuming the same thing there in Latin. So there is that. And then here you go. This is sort of the main feature, you would call it, of the deck. So the number cards are all going to feature, random prompts. So start over or make what you wish existed. Be curious. You kind of see those as I go through there. Go grab a beer. That's a good idea. Do your timesheets. That is the least inspirational thing I've ever heard. So there is that. All right. Then here are your court cards. The court cards are these black and white drawings of your, kind of whimsical drawings of your traditional court characters, Jack, Queen, King. And then you've got a little banner work over here that has, again, a little inspirational prompt. So abandon expectations or design in character. Mostly black and white. They have little pops of the blue color, so like in the necklace here or on the hilt of the sword. Little pops of blue color that kind of give it a little bit more life. So there are those. And let's flip quickly through the rest of it. So all the aces are going to have different custom designs. So the diamond here, in honesty, there is freedom with the scales in the back. So there you go. Kind of cool design there. And then here you go. Now you got red with the blue writing, whereas the others were blue with red writing. So here you go. Rough it up. And you can flip through and see a few of those yourself. Flip your perspective. It's a good one. And take a walk or a shower. And then here's your red court cards. So your diamonds, again, now they're going to be red pops of color instead of the blue. And then there are your clubs right there. And then more inspiration. Yeah, make it weird. There you go. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. There's your ace of clubs. So this one is about respect. So respect forges friendship. You have the hand shaking in the middle. And then your big oversized club. There you go. And there are your hearts, your court cards. And then as you flip down, I like that one. Keyboard shortcuts are the only shortcuts. And all the way through with more. Stay humble and do more with less. There's your ace of hearts with the key. And trust in others, trust in yourself. That is the deck of cards. Now, as far as handling, these handle really nicely. It's a thinner stock, so they're really actually very nice for, handling and flourishes and, your cuts and all that. So I think they're going to handle very nicely for all that. So I think they're, really nice deck of cards as far as how they handle. I think the thing that I struggle the most with this is, what are they for? I mentioned they handle nicely, but I wouldn't necessarily call this a great cardistry design to them or anything like that. And certainly I think because of the custom nature of the cards, they don't really lend themselves all that well to, gameplay or magic either. So I think they're too distracting for any of that. So that said, I think these are really just a great deck of cards for exactly what they said. It is an inspirational deck. Keep this by your desk where you do your creative work, and it's something you can quickly pick up and get a little bit of, a little pop of inspiration when you're stuck. I really think that is what these cards are best for. So these would be the ones, if I was going to take one and just leave it by my desk at work, this would probably be the deck. So that is it for this one. That is the Spark playing cards. I think this is definitely one worth checking out. It's definitely going to be a little bit more of a niche market for that. This deck may not be for everybody, but I do think for the right person, this is a really unique deck. Really stands out from all the other ones in my collection. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the review. Let me know if you have any questions, requests, anything like that. Consider subscribing for more deck reviews, and I will see you for the next one.